back down again for about another 10, 15, 20 minutes. Just stretch. We're going to do some things before I start talking about baseball, or about fielding. Talk about baseball. How many of you ever seen a World Series championship ring before? Who'd you see?
In real life.
Oh, you tried on mine last year? Year before? 2 years ago? Good for you. It's a good answer. How about you? Who'd you see? Oh, mine again? Oh, mercy. This is an old hat.
Anyone see one other than this one?
So how many haven't seen my World Series ring? Well, I'm going to talk about it anyway. Okay, good. I'll show you. Some of the parents, if I'm going to see it. This is a World Series ring. So 2003, at the time, it was the Florida Marlins. We beat the New York Yankees in the 2003 World Series, and we're the world champions that year. And so I was just going to tell you a little bit about the ring, and I'm going to let the parents look at it, and we'll pass it around and let you guys look at it toward the end of the clinic. If you want to take a picture with it, you can put it on your finger. If you have a cell phone, you can take a picture of it. I don't mind. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm with you. I don't want you to run out with my ring. But this was the 100th year that they played the World Series. That's what makes this ring a little bit more special than some other ones. 2003 was the 100th year that they played the World Series, and the Marlins happened to win it that year. So that makes this a little bit more valuable, a little bit more precious. The 100th year that they played the World Series. And of course, a little bit about the ring is that we beat the Giants, then we beat the Cubs, and then we played the Yankees in the World Series and won the World Series. So this is really what you play for. You know, it's good that you get on TV and you get to travel on nice planes and stay in nice hotels, but this is what everybody plays for. Everybody wants a chance to win a ring. And so these are special. They're hard to come by. They're not easy to get. So you kind of cherish it when you're able to get one. So this is a ring. And like I said, at the end of the clinic, I'll let you guys look at it. If you want to take a picture, any of the parents can look at it too here after a while. I'll pass it around. Okay, with that being said, how many of you are interested in getting a little bit better today? All right, good. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So what I'm going to need from you, sometimes I get a long-winded and sometimes I don't. So it depends on how we go here, how kind of eye contact I see. Depends on how well we get through this, how well we all participate. You know, I'm going to set up there. I don't want to hear myself talk. I hear myself talk all the time. So I want you to interact with me. If you have a question, I may ask a question. You can answer the question, and we're going to kind of work through this and play with this together. Okay? We're going to talk about the 6 F's of fielding today. Now, this is something I teach at the major league level. So as you sit here today, you are hearing the same spiel that I give my major league infielders every February on the first day of spring training. You're getting the same information they get. The same information that Martin Prado hears, that Danny Hechavarria hears, that Dee Gordon hears, and the list goes on and on. So you're getting the same info. The reason I teach what I call the 6 F's of fielding is because it can be taught to an 8-year-old and it can be taught to a 10-year major league veteran. It's all easy to understand, and it makes sense, and it fits together, and it's easy to replicate. It's easy to go out in the field and do. When I was your age, I had coaches tell me things that I was confused about, and nobody could help me. So I vowed that when I got through playing, I would come up with a system, a way to make fielding a ground ball less complicated and easy. So every time I point to you, that means I'm looking for a word that starts with the letter F. We're going to talk about the 6 F's of fielding. Some of you have been at my clinics before. Some of you have been taught by Joe, and you're going to know these answers. But we're going to talk about things that do with fielding that start with the letter F, and then we're going to go over and we're going to talk about them in detail, and then how they work to make you a better infielder. Okay? The first letter, the first one, is going to start with the letter F, and the ball is hit to my right or to my left or wherever. This first letter is going to take me to the ball. What's going to take me to the ball? Feet. The first F is feet. Feet. It's not my arm. It's not my glove. Doesn't